My friend, when everyone else is sleeping, there are two kinds of people in this world. Those who stay in bed and those who get up to chase their dreams. Today, I want to tell you a story that changed my life. It might change yours too. Long ago, in Japan, there were two warriors. The first one was born with amazing gifts. He was fast, strong, and had perfect eyes. Everyone called him the chosen one. The second warrior was just normal in every way, except for one thing. He never stopped practicing. While others slept, he would hit his training post with his sword thousands of times. While others had fun, he worked on getting better. While others took breaks on holidays, he kept learning. The gifted warrior would laugh at him and say, "Why do you try so hard? Some people are born special and some aren't. Just accept who you are." But the hard-working warrior would just smile and go back to practice. You might think you know how this story ends, but what happened next shows us something so important that both old wisdom and today's science prove it's true. When enemies attacked their village, it wasn't the naturally gifted warrior who saved everyone. It was the warrior who had practiced thousands of times. His body knew exactly what to do because he had worked harder than anyone else. He moved smoothly, stayed calm, and fought better than anyone. Not because he was born special, but because he never gave up on practice. In Japan, they have a special word for this, kaizen. It means getting a little bit better every day. It's not about making big changes or being born with talent. It's about showing up every day and improving just a tiny bit. Scientists today have proven what those old warriors knew all along. You aren't born great, you become great by practicing. Let me tell you something about myself. When I started, I was just like that normal warrior. I wasn't special. I didn't have amazing talent, but I made a choice that changed everything. I decided to work harder than everyone else. Not just for one day or 1 week, but for years. A long time ago, a wise leader named Marcus Aurelius wrote something important. He said, "When it's hard to get out of bed in the morning, remember this: you were born to work hard and do good things. Look at the birds and bees. They all do their jobs. So why shouldn't you do yours?" Here's something people don't tell you about working hard. It's not just about putting in hours. It changes who you are inside. Every time you choose to work, when others quit, every time you push a little harder, you build something more important than skills. You build strength inside yourself. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every extra hour you practice, every time you try one more time, every moment you work, while others go home, you're building your future, brick by brick. Now let me share 4 simple rules that will help you outwork everyone else. First, win the morning. Get up at 5 a.m. when your mind is fresh and the world is quiet. This isn't just about having more time. It's about using the best hours of the day to grow. Second, practice the right way. Don't just do things over and over. Break down what you want to learn into small pieces. Focus on the hard parts. That's how champions train. Third, keep steady. Don't burn yourself out. Make a plan you can follow every day for years, not just for a few days. Fourth, rest smart. Even the hardest workers need rest. But use your rest time well. Think, plan, and get ready for more work. Here's a simple plan that has helped many people, including me. Wake up at 5 a.m. and say, I'm getting up to build my future. Spend 20 minutes thinking about your goals. Work on your most important task for 90 minutes before others wake up. Take 1 minute every hour to get better at something. Before bed, write down 3 ways you improved today. But listen, friend, this isn't easy. When you work harder than others, you'll face 3 big problems. First, you'll hear a voice saying, this is too much. Why can't you be normal like everyone else? Second, you'll get tired, not just in your body, but in your mind. Third, and most dangerous, you'll feel like stopping when things get good enough. But remember our warrior friend. Remember that anyone can choose to work hard. When you outwork everyone, you're not just getting better at things, you're becoming a better person. Every morning, when you get up early, you're telling the world who you want to be. Every extra time you practice, every time you work harder, these aren't just things you do. They change who you are. You're becoming something special. Someone who doesn't just dream, but works hard to make dreams come true. Someone who doesn't just want success, but earns it. My friend, as we finish our talk today, I want you to make a choice. Not just to try harder, but to be excellent. Starting tomorrow at 5 a.m., you'll begin your journey to outwork everyone. Not to show off, but to become the best version of yourself. Remember, no one remembers the warrior born with talent, but everyone remembers the one who worked harder than anyone else. Which one will you be? Now go get started. Your future is waiting in those early morning hours. And remember, somewhere out there, when it's still dark, I'm working hard too, just like you. Until next time, let your hard work tell your story. Let me tell you another story that shows why working hard matters more than talent. In a small town, there were 2 students. One was a natural at math. Numbers just made sense to him, and he never had to study. The other student struggled with every problem, but she studied 2 extra hours every single day. She did practice problems while others watched TV. She got help when others were too proud to ask. At first, the natural student got better grades without trying. He would laugh and tell her, some people just get math and some don't. That's just how it is. But she kept working, kept practicing, kept trying. By the end of the year, something amazing happened. The hard-working student didn't just catch up. She got better scores than anyone else. But something even more important happened. She learned that she could master anything if she worked hard enough. The natural student never learned this lesson. When things got harder in high school, he gave up because he never learned how to work hard. This is what I want you to understand. Being born with talent is like being given a head start in a race. But hard work is like having an engine that never stops. The head start only helps at the beginning. The engine keeps you going forever. Let me give you more examples of what working harder than everyone else looks like in real life. If you're a student, it means reading the chapter 3 times when others read it once. It means doing every practice problem, not just the ones the teacher assigns. It means teaching other students, because that helps you learn even better. If you're an athlete, it means doing 10 extra free throws when practice is over. It means running 1 more lap when everyone else has gone home. It means studying the game and watching films, while others play video games. If you're learning a new skill, like playing music or coding, it means practicing the hard parts over and over. It means working on your weak spots when others only do what they're already good at. It means asking questions and learning from mistakes while others try to look cool. Here's something else that's important. Working hard doesn't mean you can't have fun. It means you plan your fun after you've done your work. It means you earn your rest by working first. Think about it like building a house. Each day of hard work is like laying another brick. Some days you might only lay one brick. Other days you might lay 20. But if you work every single day, your house will grow bigger and stronger, while others haven't even started building. Let me share with you what the top performers in every field do differently. They start early, really early. While others hit the snooze button, they're already working on their dreams. This isn't just about being awake. It's about taking control of your day before the world can distract you. They keep lists and track their progress. They write down what they need to do and check it off. They know exactly how much better they're getting because they measure it. They don't make excuses. If they miss a day of practice, they don't waste time feeling bad. They just get back to work the next day. They learn from everyone. When others are too proud to ask for help, they're always looking for ways to learn and grow. They do the hard stuff first, while others do the easy things and put off the hard work. They tackle the tough tasks when their minds are fresh. Here's another important truth. Working hard gets easier the more you do it. It's like building a muscle. At first it's really tough, but if you keep at it, day after day, it becomes your normal way of life. Let me tell you what happened when I started getting up at 5 a.m. every day. The first week was really hard. I was tired and grumpy. The second week was a little better. By the third week, something amazing happened. I started waking up before my alarm. My body and mind got stronger. Now I can't imagine sleeping in. That's what happens when you stick with something long enough. But you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I start? Here's a simple plan for your first week. Day 1, just get up 30 minutes earlier than normal. That's all. Make your bed right away so you can't get back in it. Day 2, keep getting up 30 minutes early and add 10 minutes of reading about something that will help you grow. Day 3, same early wake up plus reading plus 5 minutes of planning your day. Day 4, add 10 minutes of practice in whatever skill you want to get better at. Day 5, add 5 minutes of thinking about your goals and dreams. Day 6, add 5 minutes of reviewing what you learned this week. Day 7, look back at how far you've come in just 1 week. See how we start small, but keep adding. That's the secret. You don't have to change everything at once. You just need to get a little better each day. Here's another trick that really works. Tell yourself you'll only do 5 minutes. That's all. Anyone can do something for 5 minutes. But here's what usually happens. Once you start, you'll want to keep going. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. Even the hardest workers make mistakes and have bad days. The difference is they get back up and keep going. Think about water dripping on a rock. One drop doesn't do much, but day after day, year after year, those drops can cut through solid rock. Your hard work is like those drops of water. Each day might not seem like much, but over time, you can achieve things that seem impossible. Let me share one more story about hard work beating talent. There was a runner who wanted to be in the Olympics. He wasn't very fast, naturally. His coaches told him he would never be good enough. But every morning, he got up at 4 a.m. to run. Every afternoon, he ran again. Every weekend, when others rested, he ran more. People called him crazy. They said he was wasting his time, but he kept running. Year after year, he got a little faster, a little stronger. It took him 8 years of training twice a day, every day. But he did make it to the Olympics, not because he was born fast, but because he outworked everyone else. That's the power you have inside you, right now. You might not be the smartest, the fastest, or the most talented, but you can be the hardest worker. You can be the one who never gives up. You can be the one who shows up every day ready to get better. Think about this. Every single day, you have a choice. You can choose to stay comfortable and average, or you can choose to work harder than everyone else and become extraordinary. This choice is yours to make every single morning. When you choose to work hard, you're really choosing to believe in yourself. You're saying, I can get better, I can improve, I can achieve amazing things. So my friend, what will you choose? Will you be like the warrior, the student, the athlete, the runner who outworked everyone? Or will you be like those who stay comfortable and wonder what might have been? Tomorrow morning, when that alarm goes off at 5 a.m., remember this talk. Remember that somewhere out there, many others are making the same choice to work hard. They're part of a special group of people who refuse to be average. You can join this group. You can become one of those rare people who put in the work when others sleep, who practice when others quit, who keep going when others give up. Your journey starts with that first early morning. It starts with that first extra practice. It starts with that first choice to do more than what's expected. Remember what we learned from our samurai friend? Talent is nice, but hard work changes everything. Remember what we learned from the student. Working hard teaches you that you can do anything. Remember what we learned from the runner. Time will pass anyway, so you might as well spend it working towards something amazing. Now go, my friend. Your future is waiting. Those early morning hours are calling. That extra practice is ready for you. That hard work is waiting to transform you into something extraordinary. Until next time, let your hard work tell your story. And remember, I believe in you. Because in the end, it's not about who's the most talented. It's about who wants it most. And if you work harder than everyone else, that person will be you.